Welcome, folks, to a very special edition of Creative Underground Live here in Leesburg, Virginia, at the Ion International Training Center. And standing in front of you right now, Grayson Eade, one of the OGs from the early days, wearing his Enforcers jersey. Now a Loudoun Knight in his, fifth season, are you, Grayson?
Yes, fifth or sixth now.
Fifth or sixth season. Now a Loudoun Knight, started off the journey as an enforcer here. And we're celebrating today the rink still being open, still being here. It's a return to the rink party. And so Grayson's going to be your MC for the day, and we're basically just going to go around and talk to people, find out what this means to them to have this rink still be here in Leesburg, Virginia, talk to the businesses here that thrive from this rink being here, talk to the families and find out from them what it means to have figure skating and curling and hockey here in Leesburg, Virginia. So we'll take a quick look around, Grace. I'm just going to pan around so that everyone can see just how hopping it is here. It's only just started, but already it's pretty busy here. Should we go get our first victim? You want to grab Miss Carrie?
She's ordering.
Oh, she's ordering some food, okay. There's so many people here, though, that we can talk to.
How you doing, buddy? Good job, dude.
He might be our first interview if he's not careful.
Mm-hmm.
But we should ask his parents first.
I'll get Miss Carrie. Miss Carrie's almost done.
All right.
Oh, I'll get Jack. Jack.
Here he is.
For our first interview here, we're going to have Jack Caprio, member of the Loudoun Knights AA American team. And Jack, how does it feel to have a place that you can come to every day and feel welcome and supported?
It feels like home. Like, this is my family. I love everybody here. And it just feels so like every time I step in this building, I love it. I know I'm home, and I know that I got family here. I got people here that protect me, have my back, and yeah.
How did the difference going from one rink to a new rink this past year, how did that feel, the transition coming to a new place?
So it kind of felt scary at first. I didn't think people would like me, but my first step on the ice with this new team, this new club, there was a kid who said, "We're going to be best friends." And I knew instantly that I was going to fall in love with this club and that it was so welcome from the minute I stepped on the ice.
Amazing. Thank you, Jack.
Yeah, no problem.
Sammy.
Samuel Burns in the house, another OG.
One of the originals. Sammy, how does it feel to have our rink back? How does it feel to have the same place that we've had for years? How does it feel to be home?
I'm so pumped up. Back when I used to do commentating, I sat in this one seat for the longest time, and when I heard that the rink was about to close, I took the little seat number off, and I have it hung up somewhere. So maybe I might grab it, take it back, and unfortunately I won't be calling any of the games this year because this guy is my teammate next year.
Sammy, how does it feel to still have this place that that's been home for you the past couple years? Does it feel good to you to still be at home?
This is my home right here. I can't imagine myself playing at any other rink.
Amazing. Thank you, Sam.
Hey, Sammy, I got a question for you. If you can hand the mic back. No, if you hand the mic to him, I'm already mic'd up. Sammy, you were my original commentator when we first started doing Creative Underground Live. I bumped into the stands one day and you were kind of calling a game. I can't remember how old you were. Probably what?
I was 11, I think.
11 years old?
11.
And you were already calling games, and I said, hey, do you want to come call games for me? And we talked to your dad, and ever since then, couple of seasons, you were like my first commentator, and now I've got like a queue of kids that want to do this, but you were the OG. So I know you don't get to commentate this season, obviously. You know, you're going to be on the ice the same time that Grayson's going to be on the ice for the 16U American team, which is awesome. But tell me a little bit about, you know, the other side of hockey, the side that may not be obvious, the other skills that maybe you can pick up, things like the commentating, the audio-visual side of things, and the life skills that you guys pick up by being involved in hockey.
I think commentating is a great thing to get into because it helps you learn how to speak to other people, and it really helps you speak more clearly. And I haven't been doing commentating for a couple of years, so my voice is certainly not as good as it once was. But it's a lot of fun. You will have a lot of fun doing it, and it's the greatest experience you'll ever have in your life.
And what about other kinds of life skills? Are there other things that you find that you're able to transfer into your everyday life, things that you pick up from being around the rink, being around the coaching staff, and playing hockey?
It's a lot of, it helps a lot of the people skills. Get to interact with a lot of people each and every day when you come to this rink. It's all just one big family. It's not like any other rink where it's all a bunch of individuals. It's a family here.
Yeah, 100%. And you're a family. You're part of the Creative Underground family, so we're glad to see you here, and so glad to be celebrating the rink being still here. All right,
Thank you very much.
Sammy.
Thank you, Sam. We're still trying to find our next person, but hopefully.
Mr. Derek's right behind you in that Caps jersey.
I tried. He wouldn't do it.
Oh, no. Seriously?
But great. I think Coach Grady's going to come up here in a second. So we got good people to come.
So tell us a little bit about the schedule, Grayson, today. What do we have coming up for people that are tuned in and listening?
For today, we've got a whole list of stuff. There's a free skate at 5:40. A little bit of talking from Coach Craig, Coach Mike, and Jared Woronsky. I might have butchered that, but
no, that's
a nice little list of people.
So Jared's the announcer for the Hershey Bears.
Oh yes.
Remember he did the CBHL playoffs for a couple of years ago?
Yeah.
Great guy.
So a good group, and then again we have the raffle, and we have another public skate to end the night. So a nice.
I think there's a figure skating demonstration.
Yes, a figure skating show too, at 7:10.
What time is the pie throwing? That's what I want to know.
One more time.
So there was supposed to be a dunk tank, but it's been switched out for pie throwing at coaches and whoever you want.
Yeah, I think we get Coach Trudy up there. I've heard Derek Trudeau's gonna step up and.
He's gonna take a pie.
I think so.
I got to imagine Coach Craig's getting up there.
No.
I've already lined up interviews with Coach Craig. So once we see him floating around, we'll try and have some words with him. Well, while we're waiting for people, should we take a look around the facility? Oh, wait up. Here's Grady.
Yeah.
Here's Grady. He's going to want to talk.
We got Coach Grady here. He's one of the OGs too.
You remember that jersey, Grady?
Yes. Is this still your original jersey?
Yeah.
We were just talking about that. I was talking about that with Craig. That do you want me to hold it? Or are you holding it?
Whatever you
want. What do I do with my hands? But the original season, like that's still your original jersey. That the jerseys were so big that you're still growing into it at your age now, 6 years later. So that's amazing. But I love that you have it. And I love that you brought it out for tonight.
How does it feel to have worked so hard to win this back and have more chances to continue build the sport that we all love?
Absolutely. It's been a very up and down process, as you know, as everybody knows. But in the end, in the battle between good and evil, good usually comes out to prevail, and that was the case here. So it's great that we have been able to save the rink and that we're able to continue to grow the sport in our community.
Yeah. Thank you.
Absolutely, buddy.
Hey, Grady, just so people have a little context here, Grady was the first coach that gave Grayson a chance to play hockey. His first travel experience You were the guy that brought him out for tryouts.
That's right, and he forgot his skates.
He forgot
but
his skates.
Grayson came out to our supplementary tryout.
Which anyone that knows Grayson would not be surprised to hear that, less of which would be Craig, who will have similar stories, I'm sure. But
Right.
you, like Grayson said, you were one of the OGs, and you were his coach for the first season. Here we are, like 5-6 years later, and it's just so great to see everyone back together. And gosh, he's almost the same height as you now. That's crazy to think of.
Absolutely, and I mean, I think it's something special that we built. It shows right now with how many people are still here from that first year. So, a great job to you growing up as a hockey player in this environment. Obviously, it's going to put some adversity behind you, but it's going to make you stronger for it. So, great job to you and everybody that's stuck with us, and we can't wait to see what we build going forward. And don't forget your skates. Very good.
Thank you.
Thanks, Grady. Yeah, we got to get Craig as soon as Craig's free. I'm going to pan around and show some of the activities going on, and then we might even go for a walk around in a little bit.
Well, Betsy and my son are they're in Knoxville right now. Me and we're from.
I believe it's raining pretty nastily outside. Thankfully, we had plans for most of this stuff to be indoors.
Is there any chance we can?
There's a band setting up
I'll leave the beer
here that will be playing later. We'll be bringing you some of that. And here is the director of hockey here at the Ion International Training Center, Craig DeJarlis. With Grayson.
Is that your original jersey?
Yeah.
Oh, wait.
From the first one. I haven't grown.
Oh, yeah. Yes, you have.
They were ginormous. Grady was just saying.
Crazy. I thought that he would got another one made or something like that because just for this.
I'll show you the photo one day. It was almost down to their knees when they got those jerseys that first year. They were ginormous.
It's okay.
So Grayson, for Craig, you can ask me a few questions, but I'm pretty sure Craig can talk a fair amount about the importance of tonight.
Coach, how does it feel that we've worked so hard and been able to win this home of all of ours back?
Well, obviously, the key word there is we, right? Everybody was in this together, so I just feel like we have a really strong hockey community here, and everybody cares so much about this building and cares about the future of our club. So I think that it was destiny that this happened the way it did because it's the right thing and it's a win for the kids. So, I mean, yourself and so many of your friends, like you would have had to pivot and try to find something different, and this is your home. So, it feels great for me, but more importantly for you guys.
Yeah, I think that we all are enjoying this together as a community. How is the culture gonna start to improve now that we're all brought together from this? How is it just gonna continue to grow from here?
I think we have a good culture in place already. I think knowing that we have long-term stability in the building, the opportunity for potential growth in the arena to add a couple more ice sheets gives us opportunities to do things that we haven't done before. Obviously this year, with your team and others, you get a lot more ice time, so this would be a unique opportunity for development this year. But I think overall, just, it's a fresh start. We've got a really good ownership group that really cares about the mission of what we're going to do here. And I think that as each year passes now, it's going to get better and better and better. Long term, we want to incorporate, potentially professional hockey here and junior hockey here, and kind of band everything together from learn to play all the way up to the professional level. So I think we have a really unique opportunity.
Perfect. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Greg, do you want to talk anything about 23 hockey, or?
I mean, we can.
I mean, if you want to have a chance to
I mean, we're not doing
promote what you do.
We're not doing a lot with it right now, but if we want to do that, we could get Doug Shepard involved too, honestly. But
Yeah, if you want to send Doug over. I already warned Derek we're going to get him too at some point.
yeah, I'll grab him. You want anybody else right now?
Anyone you want to send over?
Yeah, you want to get
Otherwise, we're
in,
going to start grabbing people.
Come on. I'll find somebody. Shep, you're up.
What?
No. He's got a list of people he's got to get there.
You done with Craig? Yeah, he does. I'll take a pass for now.
You and Coach Craig talk about 23 hockey up there?
Did he already cover one?
No,
I don't think he covered 23.
He said he wants to get the tandem together for it.
If you're really stuck later.
Okay, thank you.
Should we go for a wander? You want to go for a wander? We'll go take a look around.
We can get Lando.
Huh?
We can get Pickerel.
Because the internet strength here at this side of the rink is not that great. We're dropping a lot of frames, I see, so we'll see if we can find another
We can
spot.
go find Miss Jen, because she's doing her,
Hey, can you grab my coffee there and put it underneath the table or somewhere where it's safe?
we can go, yeah, we can get Miss
Yeah,
Jen.
you can see it's like buffering over there.
You can get Miss Jen, because she has the mobility stuff.
Yeah, let's do it. See the band setting up over here, School of Rock representing.
Very, very up to standard.
What about getting Mr. Brian here? Look at that jersey. Look at that beautiful jersey.
We run down the flavor gamut of what you like. So, green apple, lemonade, orange, green, fizz, watermelon, mint, peach, raspberry.
So Brian here is making fresh candy floss. This is what you all are missing out on right now.
Time to make some magic.
We should get the lava man himself.
Is Billy here?
Yeah.
All right, let's go find him.
You want a nice little interview here?
Let's do it with the beer in the hand.
Let's talk
No
about
beer, no
lava.
beer. It's apple juice here.
Yeah, this apple juice.
Apple juice. We got Billy Stowe here. The Billy Stowe here. Mr. Billy, how does it
First
feel?
name is the.
How does it feel to come from a different rink, coming here last season to come play for an amazing club, and just have it be able to grow again this year?
Yeah, I mean, the Loud Knights literally took our two boys in and allowed them to flourish, not only from the coaching, but the players they had and all the families. And then it started at the top, obviously, with Craig. And the fact that we did so well in such a short period of time, and then with the rink going away, was devastating because we did not want to have to start all over. So we're so blessed that this place is coming back for the rest of our lives. And we're going to be ending our Knights career hopefully in 4 years when they turn 18. And we're so pumped, dude.
I think you're just mad you don't have one of these nice jerseys, the OG Enforcers jerseys.
Oh, yeah. No, we are not OGs. We are not OGs.
A couple years, we'll consider this to be OG.
This would be the OG, the new OGs, for sure.
Billy, you want to tell us a little about Lava and what you guys do?
Oh, man, put me on the spot, huh? Oh, you get to even hold this?
Anything you want.
Yeah, so Lava, we work with a lot of the enterprise businesses out there, and we help kind of do a little bit of a market analysis of everything as a service. So anything from connectivity to colo, managed services. Typically our customers don't have partners for that when they're engaging in some of those large and complex projects. And those projects typically take 6, 9, 12 months. We help them reduce that down to 6, 9, 12 weeks. The analysis and the market retention of data that we have is just very vast to what our customers need. And so we allow our customers just to get to market faster, get those projects done faster, and then the savings that we are able to enact, we are able to leverage that into other projects that they didn't have budget for. So we've been doing this for 5 years, and hopefully we'll do it for another 5 to 15 years. And LAVA stands for Louisiana, Virginia. You might be able to tell I'm from Louisiana, but my partner's from Virginia, so we're both Louisiana and Virginia proud.
Hey, and Billy, I know it's real loud in here. Hopefully you can hear me okay, but You were a sponsor for one of the teams last year. I know you're very integrated with the Loudoun Knights. Tell me a little bit about that and why it's important to Lava and why it's important to the skating community here.
Yeah, I mean, we absolutely love philanthropy. To be able to help the kids continue to flourish, continue to be on the ice. And last year we were able to help our team, our AA team, with Huddle and Instat. And that allowed our coaches to just get amazing analytics that they typically would not be getting. And the only reason they got that is from your footage. So combined with your footage and the ability to utilize Huddle through Lava sponsorship, it set our team apart from being able to understand how are they playing, what are their tendencies, what are our competitors' tendencies, so allowed the team to actually flourish and be better than our competitors because we just had a little bit more of that data, those analytics that even Lava loves to be able to generate for our customers. So we absolutely love giving back, and it's something that just means a lot to my partner Jake and I, and we're going to continue to do that for sure.
Yeah, anyone that's watching this has not seen Huddle and Instat. If you're a sports coach or a sports parent, I mean, it's so clutch to have that kind of level of detail for your team and for your players to be able to go back and review their game performance, where they shot from. You're a goalie parent, right? Which is a whole nother level of stress from a player like Grayson is. But just being able to have that level of detail and being able to, analyze their performance on a game-by-game basis is so clutch, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, it was literally a game changer for us to be able to literally see Sam and Hogan's stats from a goalie perspective in such different perspectives. We got to understand where the shots were coming from. What are they going blocker? Are they going low? Are they going whatever this is called, glove side? Like where are they going from, right? And the only way we were able to do that was because of your video, but also the analytics that are all behind that. And they review every single shot. It's not just a guessing game. They're literally reviewing where every single shot goes. And then that allowed Hogan and Sam to get so much better because the coaches were then able to say, hey, we need to work on our blocker up. And so we started doing a lot more drills that allowed for that blocker up and some of those shots and anticipate those. So again, the analytics and the ability for them just to flourish as players, they got so much better from the start of the season to the end of the season. And a lot of that had to do with a lot of the stats and the analytics that we were able to attribute to that Huddle and Instat.
Awesome. Well, thanks, Billy.
Absolutely, man.
Really
Thank you,
your
buddy.
time, and thanks
Creative
for-
Underground, dude, all day.
Yes, sir. All right.
The Billy Stowe.
The Billy Stowe.
Now,
All right, where
now
to
we need
next?
we need to find our next victim.
Next victim.
I tried to get Miss Nikki, but she said she was too worn out.
What about our mobility? You're getting a little closer, buddy. What about our mobility coach?
Yes. We should go get Miss Jen, but she's talking to Miss Michelle.
Okay.
The two athletic mothers on our team.
I see Derek Trudeau over there behind you, or we can just go for a roam around the rink.
What?
I see Derek Trudeau over there. Coach
Oh
Derek.
yeah. Hey, coach, we actually need you for an interview here.
Of course. Where do you want to do it?
Right here, wherever.
What are you doing?
Right here.
You hold or me hold?
I'm holding it. When you go to answer the question, I'll let you hold it. Coach, how does it feel to have our rink back, and how does it feel to be in such an amazing environment?
Well, the rink being back is huge because the area needs it, and being from a place that has a lot of rinks, it's nice that you guys have it back, but it would have really sucked if we didn't. Back home in Mass, we have rinks at every corner, so we're pretty lucky. But when you lose a rink, it's like losing a whole entire area of people that can't play anymore, and it's not fair. So we all should be pretty excited. You should be excited, or your friends should be excited. I'm excited. I get to work with the kids still, so it's all good stuff, and it's good to see everybody out here having a good time.
Speaking of the lessons, do you want to have a little promo here for your little company?
Sure. Me and Doug Shepard do lessons for anybody that's looking for it. Right now it's Wednesdays and Fridays, but that's going to change in the summer. Just reach out to me at Coach Trudes on Instagram, or reach out to me on email, Derek, DERRIC 1998. Derek, you messed me up. DTrudeau16 at gmail.com. That's my real email. We don't want to put that one out there.
I think we should grab one of the best goaltenders to do it.
He's not a goaltender. It's the other one. But good job.
I know the difference.
No, it isn't. He is the goalie.
I know.
Here, I'm going to have you rotate around into the light a little bit.
Come here, Chris. Right here.
I don't know what I got myself into.
Hogan Stowe, goaltender of the 16U AA American team. How does it feel to have this home of yours back and be able to continue playing here?
Very fun. Love the arena rink. Love practicing there. It's very fun. I just wish we could fill some barns up.
How does it feel that you're able to come back and you have all your teammates back, all the boys you've been playing with last year? How does that feel?
Well, our system, Coach John's, it takes chemistry, so, boys will be buzzing this year.
Yeah, for sure. Thank you. I think we should get Smitty.
Where is Smitty?
Good to see you.
Hey, you want to interview here, pal?
An interview?
You
Oh
want
my
one?
God, sure. We can do an interview. Sure.
Like you had any choice.
Oh my God.
We got Coach Smitty here.
All right.
Coach of anything you name it, he's the coach for it. Coach, how does it feel that you have your home back?
I mean, it feels like we never left, right? So we got lucky. We had some good people come together, and we're awfully lucky to have the group and the community that we do, because it says a lot about who we are and what defines us. But I think most importantly, right, there's a boatload of kids that have a place to play ice hockey next year, and I think that's probably one of the coolest things in the world, let alone figure skating, curling, a number of different events that the community wouldn't otherwise have. So, yeah. More importantly, can we better understand, right? How do you feel about having your home back?
It's amazing because I have the same place to come back to every single day. I can walk here from school with a couple goons, and I have a place where I have friends and lots of people I know that I can come and feel safe and at home with.
I love it. Good answer. Last question, then we'll let you go. Go ahead and give us your favorite song or your goal song, and then maybe give us a line or two from it.
Wonderwall.
Wow.
An OG Wonderwall by the
OG
Oasis.
Wonderwall? Wow.
Yeah.
It's a good one.
Had to bring it back from Joseph Wall's amazing
Joseph
playoff.
Wall. You and Biz?
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah.
Good choice.
Thank you.
Good to see you, sir.
Thank you. I think that we should probably try and get either Miss Jen or Miss Michelle.
Yeah, we may need to take a pause in a second because I'm still seeing a lot of dropped frames.
Huh?
Seeing a lot of dropped frames in the footage, which means it's
The internet is in the
buffering.
rinks, so
Yeah.
it's on that side.
Well, I'm bonding together two cellular connections along with the Wi-Fi here, and it's struggling to keep up because there's just so many people and a lot of people using phones.
We need the mobility coach. We need all the coaches. You got to get the mobility coach too.
For what?
Just ask you a couple questions.
Okay.
Miss Jen, how does it feel to have a safe place that Charlie can come to every day and to have it back? How does that feel?
I think it feels pretty amazing. I mean, we fought hard for the club, and everything worked out the way it should have worked out.
How does it feel that like we're able to still play with everyone from last year? Everyone's able to still come together and like we're still able to be one big large community together.
I think that's one of the great things about hockey is that we're a family, right? And some of us who have been here for a long time, we're still really able to come together, be a part of that community, but more so the family that everybody's kind of coming back for.
Perfect, thank you.
All right, Grayson, so we're just going to take 5 here for a second while we go check the network settings. We'll be right back with you. right, we're right back with you guys. We're about to go start doing some more interviews. We're going to go take a look at the rink shortly as a public skate about to start. And then there will be some presentations happening on the rink. This thing's getting heavy. All right. Let's go take a look at some local businesses, one of whom has been a staple for the skating community. Hey, Jonathan, how's it going? Hey, you want to talk a little bit about the Sharpening Dude and what you do? Because you're such a key part of the hockey community. You deserve to get your voice heard here.
I appreciate it. I mean, I don't know if I'm not really makeup ready for TV, but yeah, I'm John Morgan. I'm the Sharpening Dude. So we're a local like skate pro shop, but we're not really a pro shop. We're more like an equipment management service for each of our players. We don't really care what rink you're from, whether you're from Ion, Ashburn, Reston, it doesn't matter. We welcome everybody, and we're really just trying to build the hockey community through education. So I think that about the majority of people that are skating are probably not on the right hollow. So we're looking for people to come in and kind of explain what they're feeling, what they're seeing on the ice, and then we can kind of make recommendations based on that, based on body fit. Half the time people aren't in the right equipment or other things like that. So yeah, we're a small but mighty shop. We're located down in Annandale. We came out to support Ion today. I mean, we never ever want to see a rink go away, and the fact that this was able to come back from the depths of what it was at and looking at the bright future ahead. I mean, we really just want to be a part of the hockey community, skating community, and looking forward to bigger and brighter futures. So appreciate you guys, appreciate all the time. If you need anything, skates, blades, whatever, Sharpening Dude.
Yeah, I follow you on social media, and I know you've said in the past, or not that long ago, just because you have a Sparks machine doesn't make you an expert on sharpening skates. And I think it's interesting you talk about not just the equipment, but also education and teaching kids, the aspects of maintaining their equipment properly. I think that's an important aspect that you don't get when you go, anywhere else to get your skate sharpened, right?
Yeah, so most people when they come in, like I'll give you a good example. Like right now, we're dealing with, this is a customer dropped one off, and what we're looking at is a blade that's kind of been used and abused. It's not been sharpened properly throughout its life. So this is the heel of the blade, and you'll notice on the heel that it's kind of more rounded, even so more than the toe, and there's actually less steel in the heel than there is in the toe. So what we try to do is correct that through a profiling if we can. This blade is kind of at the end of its life, and to be honest with you, it's one of 3 sets that belong to this individual, so it's more the backup to backup set. But their primary set, which they got through me a while ago, this is Blade Tech Steel. I'm highly partnered with them. I believe in them. But you can see there, that's kind of a properly maintained profile. They did ask me to round out the toes and the heels a little bit. This is an older player that's been skating for 40 plus years. So when they want it, they know what they want, and you never want to like go against what a customer wants. But we're looking at a complete profile from toe to heel. This is the heel, this is the toe, and so as we're looking at it, we have a complete, there's no like bends in it, there's no like weird little looks and stuff like that. And so an education piece that Sparks has done a good job of kind of putting down, and I don't want to put Sparks down and say that they're not a good answer for a lot of things, but what they do is they actually have more pressure in the toes and the heels when they skate. So if you notice the sound of a Sparks machine, you kind of have this like whirring sound, and then all of a sudden when it hits the toe or it hits the heel, it goes, and then that sound right there is grinding more of that steel off. And so over time, while they say it has a perfect pass, and it does through like the skating zone, on the toes and the heels it does round, and we have seen that if you don't know what you're doing, it can definitely mess up your profile. And that's why I say that like guys with Sparks machines, like I'm not here to downtrod you or say anything bad. It's just more about understanding some education behind it, and maybe going to see a professional like me in between your sharpenings. I have a lot of Sparks users. They come to me to get their profiles fixed, usually about every like 3 to 6 months. And then if they ever need like a really bad nick, or they have something that they just can't figure out, they'll come in and see me. So again, we're not here to kind of take away from anybody else's experience or anybody else's product. We just want to add to it. And again, we're about building the community and kind of giving back in that sense.
So it's almost like the Sparks machine is kind of like the I forget what you call those little temporary things you used to be able to keep in your hockey bag, but it's kind of like the modern day version of that. It's handy in an emergency, but probably not something you should be doing on the regular.
Yeah, so it's similar to the blade barber, what you were talking about. So yeah, I mean, Sparks use a diamond machine to cut their steel, and diamonds are, don't get me wrong, are good, but it would be the same thing of like going to a cabinet maker and asking him to make cabinets out of a chainsaw. It can be done, but it's not going to be a really pretty outlook, right? Traditional skate sharpeners use ceramic wheels, which are much more fine-tuned. They're more expensive, obviously. You got to know your equipment, and most importantly, you got to have the education behind it. But if you do find someone who actually knows what they're doing on it, it's much more effective and a much better quality that you'll get out of your sharpening. So your edges are done right. I'd say that, like, you know, there's not a lot of people that are left like me. I don't want to say that in a bad way, but just there's not a lot of guys that really know the old school way of doing things and doing them right. A lot of people are more in tune with getting things done quick and fast. And so when you come in for me, if you book an appointment, we're usually talking to you for about half an hour, with the actual sharpening taking about, I don't know, maybe 15, 20 minutes of that time. We take our time on it. We make sure that everything's done right every single time. Everybody leaves at the same edge, regardless of what you play. Learn to skate, or if you're all the way up to the NHL. We have a couple NHL guys that come in, and we definitely make sure that we take care of them, you know, just the same way that we would a guy that's getting on the ice for the very first time.
So how do folks get in touch with you, Jonathan?
So you can go online, sharpeningdude.com. My name's pretty easy to remember. All the kids kind of name me. You can also contact us on Instagram at @the_sharpening_dude. Or the shop number is 301-660-7321. I really appreciate your time. I appreciate you. Good questions that you got. If you got anything else, I'm always here.
Grayson, you got any questions for Jonathan?
No, thank you, sir.
Are you sure you're skating on the right thing?
Yeah, I don't know.
Now we know we're definitely not.
Yeah, right? Come back and see me anytime. Thanks, guys. Appreciate
All right,
it.
see you.
Where are we off to?
Should we go take a look around? I don't think we made it all the way around to the other side of the rink yet, did we?
It depends. Where do you want to go? Want to interview Chase?
I don't know. Does Chase want to be interviewed?
Do you want to be interviewed here?
Sure. All right, I need to flip around so that he's in the light, though, because it's kind of dark. There we go.
JJ? Maybe not. I'm here with Chase Christine. He's on the 16U AA national team as a minor. The legend himself. Been here for how long now? 5 years? 5 years. This is your 5th year or 6th? This is his 5th year. So Chase is an OG. He's been here forever. Chase, how does like it feel to have a home that you can come to every day, and how does it feel to like have a safe place to come to every day?
I mean, it feels great. I mean, every day I spend here, like over the winter and everything, I'm here every single day. So it's always great to, you know, have something to do and always come here and do stuff I love.
How has the community and where we live, how has it grown because of this hockey rink?
It's grown tremendously. It's housed so many people, like from all the other different rinks that also couldn't, like maybe didn't get along with other coaches, and this has always been a backup. And I think it grew from that with our great trainers and people.
What have you like learned, and what is like the main messages and like lessons you've been taught by the amazing coaches here?
I've been taught a lot of things. I've been taught to be more mature and like, I don't know, I've just become a better hockey player on and off the rink.
Thank you, Chase.
Yep.
All right, nice one. Can you grab me that tripod, Mr. Grayson? Got to get some weight off my shoulder here.
Unfortunately, I do not know that I can. Excuse me. Sorry.
And this candy floss here smells fantastic. Yeah, nice one, thank you. We got to grab Brian at some point here.
He seems quite occupied.
Well, yeah, the candy floss is very popular here.
We still need to get Miss Nikki. I feel like that would be a stud. orange sweet, just like that.
I know. It's so busy here. Looks like the band's about to go.
I think you should video that.
Dad's right there.
Those of you that don't know that voice, that's Jared Wronski. He's the commentator for the Hershey Bears, joining us for this evening's festivities. And coming up in about 30 minutes or so, we'll be going on ice with Jared. And he's going to be introducing some people that are going to be making some speeches, telling us a little bit about just how important the rink is to this community. Craig DeJarlis, who we already talked to briefly, he'll be saying some words on behalf of the Loudoun Knights. I think there's also going to be some speech on behalf of the Washington Little Capitals as well. Hopefully we can find some people also from the figure skating community and also the curling club, both of which are an important part of the community here at Iron International Training Center. There goes Holly, mother to Stowe the Show, the goalie we interviewed earlier. I will say, if I'm going to stay on this side of the rink, I'm going to need to bring my warm jacket. Aren't you cold? Aren't you cold standing here with short sleeve shirt on? Yeah. I was just thinking, if I'm going to stay over here, I got to go get a hoodie. No, you kind of need a gopher. Hey, could you do me a favor? Yeah, if we're going to stay on this side, I'm going to move my sweatshirt. It's in my backpack. Could you go grab it for me? No. Where did we put it? Underneath the table. What? Skate? Yeah, I guess.
No, you can't do that to me. I need a definitive.
Go put that back over there.
Huh?
Go put that back underneath the table.
I need the key to the car.
Why?
My skates are in there.
Nikki, you here for your interview?
Huh?
Are you here for your interview?
Smith Sanders is hot to go for pie in the face.
You need to go video that. Smith is getting pie.
Is he?
Smitty.
I'm gonna go get that for sure. Hey Jared, can I put you on camera and ask you a few questions?
Yeah.
You have a few minutes? Yeah. You got a few minutes between songs here? Hold on. I'll let you do what you need to do first.
I can very easily tap it over.
All right. I'm going to hand you that microphone there. They can hear me.
Right here?
Yeah. So last time I saw you was CBHL playoffs a couple of years ago. I was up in the press box doing video. You were in the scorekeeper's booth. I know you, but there's a bunch of people watching. Tell us a little bit about yourself, what you do, and how you fit into this story of Ion staying alive here.
Well, my name's Jared Ronsky, and I've been a sports public address announcer going on 34 years now, and one of my roles with the American Hockey League's Hershey Bears, as noted by the jersey. I've been with them for just a little bit over 8.5 seasons now, but it's really cool to see going back many, many, many years, and you have guys that are now in Hershey, guys that are now in the NHL that started out playing youth hockey, and I absolutely love getting to see that and seeing the kids that start out where they love learning the game, they love developing those friendships, they love getting to come out here, and what I can provide is give them that atmosphere like they're playing at the NHL level, because as we've seen with some of the little caps, some of these guys are going to be at that level one day. And that's one of the things that I'm totally excited about to see. And now that we have the arena back, this is awesome. And this is what hockey needed in Northern Virginia. We didn't need to lose any more rinks. We need more. And we're getting Fort DuPont back and Frederick's back online. So the west side of this area, hockey's back.
Yeah, absolutely, 100%, because the knock-on effect, I think we were concerned with, the knock-on effect of losing 3 sheets of ice in this area would be catastrophic. So plenty of lots to celebrate from that standpoint. But I like what you were talking about in terms of some of the other aspects of this that people don't consider. It's more than just hockey, right? There's a lot that happens in this community beyond just the hockey and the figure skating and the curling and the things that happen on the ice. There's the other friendships. There's the coming together of families and people in a time when things are quite divided. This is one of those things, one of those facilities that brings people together regardless of politics and anything else that's going on, right? So tell us a little bit more about that.
I go back many years. I've worked at rinks, worked down at Prince William for a while, hang out at Reston, and it's just amazing to see the community come together. And we had the tragedy with the airplane over the Potomac, and everybody came together. You walk into any rink in this area, and it expanded. You go up to Philadelphia, you go out to Western Pennsylvania, you go down to South Carolina, Florida. They all had little displays in memoriam for everybody that passed away. And some of those people had never met, but they felt that camaraderie, and that's really what it's about. Is you have people come here. This is a place for people to come to. This is almost like a community center, but there's a nice big sheet of ice. So in the middle of summer when it's 100 degrees out, people come in here and hang out.
Yeah, 100%. I mean, community is really key as we take a look around at some of the characters here on the ice enjoying the public skate. Yeah, it really is, like you say, a community center. And my son spends half his life here. He knows this place like the back of his hand, and he spends probably more time here than he does at home.
Yeah, and honestly, the rink rats are some of the best kids I've ever met. There's a young man, or now he's an actual man, that used to hang out at Fort DuPont when I was announcing stuff over there. His name's Willie, and I mean, he learned how to skate. He learned how to play. It gave him a place to go to. And you see that everywhere. Down in Prince William, we had kids that were always, why are you hanging out here? He's like, I don't want to go anywhere else. I just want to be, we had kids that would just bring their books, sit in the lobby, do their homework, and then they'd go home. They'd walk up from the school that was right down the street. You see it at Reston. You go to the mezzanine there. When you have a place like this, I mean, 4,000 or 5,000 seats in this arena, you can very easily hold classes here. And I'm hoping that the more the community sees this and everything that you see in this building, that it's going to expand, and the community really is going to understand that this isn't just an ice rink. This isn't just for figure skaters. This is for the community. And Loudoun County's growing. I know the Loudoun Sports Tourism Board wants to keep the rink because that was one of their biggest fears, was losing it. And they absolutely love the fact that we're back here. USA Hockey's excited. USA Figure Skating is excited to have the building back, and it's going to be great for the community. It's going to be great for everybody.
Yeah, and growth is an important part of the story too. Hockey in the DMV has been growing for the last 10 plus years as well, right? I think they call it the Ovechkin effect sometimes.
I kind of go back before Ovi, and it's like it's funny because, like, when I was growing up, and I grew up. We played at Fairfax. And Fairfax is not exactly the best rink in the area to skate on.
That's where I learned to skate. I drove Grayson by there the other day. I was like, this is where your dad learned to skate.
And I don't know if you've skated on it recently, but there's, it's like skating on concrete sometimes. But we had Fairfax, we had Mount Vernon, that's it. And then Reston opened, and then Ashburn opened, and there was a need out west. When I like to say that it's more the Ashburn effect than it is the Ovi effect. Because when Ashburn opened up, there was a lot of kids that wanted to play. Kids from Winchester, Alex Limoges, a former Little Cap, comes in from Winchester to play at Ashburn because that was the closest rink to his house. Now he's one step away playing for the Hershey Bears, and I hope he gets that contract with the Caps next year. I hope he gets a chance to play up there because it's going to be awesome for hockey in this area. Not just Joe Snively, but we had Stephen Werner many years ago. You have Snives now. Limoges is close. Sam Annis won a Calder Cup with the Bears. You've got Garrett Rowe, who just retired. His family started Reston. So you see all these people that are working it up. It's all we're doing right now is we're just enjoying it. We need more ice.
Yeah.
We need more ice. Somebody, go another 30, 40 miles out west, build another rink. We need it.
Well, hopefully we're going to get a couple more here at Ion. I think the plan is to build 2 more rinks, is what I'm hearing. So
there's plenty of land around the building, and I'd love to see it.
Yeah.
Laurel's the only 3-rink facility in this area, and the Fort was supposed to be a twin rink. It's only a single rink. There's room to grow out of Tucker Road, but hey, let's add more here. Let's keep growing it. We have the need. We need ice.
Yeah, 100%. One final thing, and then I'll let you go because I know you're busy. You talked a little bit about giving kids that experience of professional, what you do, announcing games, it adds a special spark to it, kind of like what I do video-wise for kids and for grandparents to give them that kind of ESPN feel when they're watching on YouTube or from wherever they're watching. You're kind of providing that, for the on-ice experience. Tell me a little bit about all that, how you got into it, and why you continue to do that.
It's how I started. I went to my first Caps game at 15 days old back in 1977.
Wow.
I've got pieces of Caps Center sitting in my house right now. I went there the day after they imploded it. I was running the clock at Capital One Arena the night they won the Stanley Cup.
No kidding.
And I always wanted that opportunity. I'm like, I would love to play at Cap Center. I would love to play here. But I was never very good. I was a goalie. I played at Fairfax and just was not that good of a player. So I tried to find any way I could to get around it. Volunteered to announce a couple of George Mason games. And I really fell in love with doing hockey in addition to all the other sports I announced, but it's something I grew up with.
Yeah.
And I want to give that to the kids. I want to give that to the community. One of the coolest things I get is, hey, you sound like a professional, and now I can say, I kind of am.
Yeah, that's awesome. Well, how do people get in touch with you? How do they find you online?
It's at sportsannouncing.com. You can also call me 703-398-5343, but the website, going on 25 years now, is sportsannouncing.com.
Awesome. Jared, thank you.
Definitely.
We'll be seeing you out on the ice in a little while, I think.
Yep.
All right, buddy. Cheers. So it looks like they're clearing the ice. Going to get an ice cut here.
He just gave me the phone. I'm gonna start calling random people. He wanted to talk to you. He called me to talk to you.
Don't think my camera likes those lasers. Keep hitting the sensor. We're going to turn away from those.
I know you gotta come to the alumni games.
Here's Melody. Melody, you're next, right? Come on, Melody. figure out stuff on camera. Okay. So you're working hard.
I like to be behind the scenes. Never.
Tell us about that, Melody. Tell us about being behind the scenes.
I don't like to be in front of the camera because I like to be behind the scenes.
Hey, I promised you I would get your good side. I got your good side here. Look.
That's right.
Come on. How is this evening going?
The what?
How is the evening going? The event? How's it going?
It's going very well. We're doing really well. Everyone's having a good time.
Hi, Creative Underground. Hello. I'm having a blast. It's really fun.
Or how happy are you that the rink is staying open?
Pretty happy. Yeah. Pretty
We
happy.
had no home. We never wanted to go anywhere else but here.
Yeah.
Yeah, and for the record, I think Melody and Jared behind me, who we just talked to, probably two of the hardest working people online to save the rink over the last 6 months. Any of you that are on Facebook or social media anywhere would have seen Melody's name popping up, at least 10 times a day, right, Melody?
Yes, 100%, 100%. Her name was everywhere.
Oh, stop. All right, I got to get back to work.
All right, we'll let you get back to it.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, last call for the raffles. Get those raffle tickets now after the ice is resurfaced. We're going to start having a little bit more fun.
So stick around. Up next, we're going to be heading on ice. We're going to have Jared, who we just talked to. He's going to be announcing, and I believe we're going to have Craig DeJarlis giving a few words. He's going to be calling out the original enforcers. So those of you that were here when Ion was first built may or may not know that before there were the Loudon Knights, there were the Enforcers. That was the original team name. So some of the families that have been here from day zero are going to be out on ice. Craig's going to talk a little bit about them, as well as about the Loudon Knights. And I think Mike Donnellan here from the Washington Little Caps is going to give a few words. A few others. And then we'll be having I think there'll be another ice cut, or actually it looks like the ice cut's happening right now. And then there's going to be a figure skating performance at 7:10, so stick around for that. We'll try to bring you the coverage of the figure skating performance.
Don't forget, folks, we've got more activities coming up. We still have the tattoo table. We're going to let everybody run out onto the ice after the Olympia. Just kidding. After the ice is cleared, we will have our presentation as we get back to the rink on this beautiful weekend. Following that, we will have a special skating presentation for the Washington Ice Skating Academy. Several skaters from the Washington Ice Skating Academy will be out here. And then after they're done, we're back on the ice for another hour of free skating, so make sure to stick around. Don't forget, while they have the break, parents, show your support for your kids, get the yard sign. scan the QR codes that you see on the aprons inside the arena. Will also be something that linger around all Loud Knights families.
I gotta make sure that she's watching first.
We're going to benefit the Loud Knights.
Hey, you want to answer a few questions for me? Can you tell me your name?
My name is Bridget.
Bridget. And how long have you been coming to the ice rink here in Leesburg?
I don't know.
You don't know? Is this your first time today?
No, it's my second time today.
Your second time. Did you skate earlier?
I think I skated here before.
Okay. Do you like to skate?
Yeah.
What's your favorite thing about skating?
My favorite thing about skating is that we get to wear ice skates.
That's your favorite thing? Now, how do you deal with the cold? Because it's very cold in here, right? How do you stay warm in an ice rink?
Wearing the jacket.
Wearing the jacket. And what about this thing around your head? Does that keep your head warm too?
No, it's just for protection.
Oh, that's smart. So if you fall over, it keeps your head safe. Now, what about your hands? How do you keep your hands warm?
By wearing gloves.
Gloves, okay. And what about skating really fast? Does that help keep you warm?
Sometimes.
Sometimes if you skate really fast? Now, what about Dad? Does Dad skate too?
He skates.
He does skate? Did you teach him how to skate?
I think so.
You think so? Is he a good skater?
No.
No? Are you a good skater?
Yeah.
Yeah? So how many, do you want to be like a figure skater one day?
Yeah.
Yeah? That would be awesome. Are you going to stick around and watch the skating performance? They're going to have a figure skating show in a little while.
Okay.
You're going to stick around for that?
Okay.
Well, thank you so much. It was nice to meet you.
Thanks.
Thank you. Hey, buddy. Do you want to have an interview on camera too?
What?
Do you want to have an interview on camera too? All right. Go stand right there for me. Take a couple of steps this way, right there. Let me see if I can see you. There you are. Is this okay, Mom? All right. Let me just get down a little bit here. All right, tell me about yourself. What's your name?
Landon.
Brandon?
Landon.
Landon. Sorry, I got an earpiece in here. Landon. It's nice to meet you, Landon. So what brings you to the rink today?
Because it's a party. Why not?
Exactly, it's a party. Why not? What a great reason to come out. Now, are you a skater?
Yes.
What kind of skating do you like to do?
I just skate.
What's that?
I just skate.
Figure skate. You're a figure skater?
Ice skating. He's a little cat.
You're a Little Caps player? That's awesome, buddy.
But it was a long time of Saturday. It was my last day.
And what position do you play?
I don't know.
You don't know?
He just did the
Let me stop.
He just did like the practice one with it. Like they didn't do games yet.
Oh, like the Caps learn to play.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry.
Yeah, that's
I
awesome.
don't remember exactly what I'm called, but
Now, my son, he's turned 14. He started off doing Caps Learn to Play, and now we can't get him to stop playing. He never wants to stop.
Why?
He started off doing Learn to Play first.
What?
My son.
he did learn to play first. His son did, and then he played it for a really long time because he really likes it.
And now he won't stop playing hockey. I'm like, stop playing hockey, and he won't stop, ever.
Ever? Did he go here?
Is this your sister?
What?
Is this your sister?
What else questions are there? What
Now-
else questions?
What's that?
What else questions?
You want more questions?
Yeah,
All right, I got one more question for you. What's your sister's name?
Zoe.
What is it?
Zoe.
Zoe. Can you hold the microphone right up nice and close to Zoe's?
He's gonna do it for you. Hold on. So,
Maybe Zoe can hold it if you can hand it to her.
keep that part on there. Here, I'm going to hand it over to Zoe.
Thank you.
Zoe,
Zoe.
tell us about yourself. Are you a skater too?
Are you a skater, Zoe?
Yeah.
She learns how to skate. She's not in her class, but she learns with mommy.
She did learn to skate here.
Now, Zoe, how old are you? How old? 3 years old? Oh my gosh, and you can skate at 3 years old?
She can't skate. She's learning how to with mommy.
That's amazing though. You must be so brave to get out on the ice at 3 years old. Are you having a great night? Here? Yeah? Yeah. All right, well, thank you guys. It was nice to meet you. Thank you so much. All right, folks, stand by. We're waiting to get on the ice here. The ice has been cut. We got fresh ice, which means it'll be nice and slippery for me to get out on. I'm not wearing skates. Hopefully I won't break another leg. I'm still recovering from surgery back in February where I broke my leg up in Montreal following a hockey tournament. So I will be very slow and careful crossing the ice here. Hey, Craig. Hey, are you about to go do some speeches with Craig?
I think it's pretty quick.
Can you do me a favor?
Sure.
Can you ask Craig to go clip that on himself before he starts talking, and as other people are talking, hand it over to the next person?
Sure. And put it right here?
Yeah.
All right, perfect.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's another public skate in a little while. Yeah.
You're up? Oh, yeah. All right, good.
lot.
I think we're still trying to get people out here. I think the majority of the people still.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, our program as we return to the ring and celebrate here at Big event signs, Flight Sports Mobility, the Sharpening Tube, and Tennessee DJs and Entertainment. Don't forget, we'd also like to thank our food vendors, including Brookfield Dairy Ice Cream, Morsels and Mischief, Rescue Barbecue, Lowe's Kitchen, Robex, Shenanigans, King of Pops, Local Funnels, and the Ville Shaved Ice. Workers for being out here today. Make sure to thank them for their support of the Lotto Nights and all of the fine programs here at the Arena.
I know we're behind schedule, but we might as well wait till people to stand. It's just a public school.
Once again, ladies and gentlemen, entering the arena, please join us up in the seats. Anywhere in sections 102, 104, 105, those are the sections opposite the benches. Audience seats are available, so make sure that you find a great seat. All kinds of great seats. Let's fill up Ion. Let's make a lot of noise. Who's having fun today? 3 people in section 105. That's it. Who's having fun today?
Isn't Grayson supposed to be wearing this? He's about to go out on the ice. He's supposed to be, I thought all of the enforcers are supposed to be out on the ice in a few seconds.
That's why he asked me to do it. Okay. Okay.
Just to warn you, I got a hot mic on.
Yeah, so that one they click on your something.
Andy Eid.
Someone shot.
You guys gonna make me stand here by myself? Come on, I need a little support here. So you're gonna call it the enforcers kids right now and the nice kids? Yeah, let's do that.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Can you go get that to Grayson? I just heard Craig say he's about to pull out the enforcers.
ladies and gentlemen, at this time, we'd like to take an opportunity to welcome back to the ice all of the members of the original enforcers and all of the knights past and present. If you've got your skates on, go ahead and come on out and line the boards on the far side of the ring. Once again, all of the original enforcers and all of the knights past and present, come on out and show your support.
Come on, people. That's the problem, is everyone's log jammed over in the corner.
You threw me off with the other.
Desjarlais. I know, I'm sorry, man. I screwed up your mojo. And not one kid's out. And there's like 30 of them here. Here comes.
Ladies and gentlemen, as we begin our presentation tonight, if there are any of the original enforcers and all of the any of the knights that would like to join us out on the ice, go ahead, come on out through the doors, come on out on the ice. You started what has grown
Come on. Come on. Just go sit out there. Thank you. That's a very tough act, by the way. I don't sound nearly as professional and enthusiastic. Hey guys, come on out. Come on out. Okay, I'll be quick here. I just wanted to take a couple minutes here to show some gratitude to pretty much everybody who's in this building and so many other people that aren't even here tonight. Events like this do not happen without a dedicated staff and a group of volunteers. So I want to take a minute and thank the ION staff and also thank all the volunteers, which are, of course, hockey moms that helped put this together. So how about a round of applause for everybody who organized this event? Since the announcement came out on April 11th that this building would remain ice, I can assure all of you that every single day we have taken a step in a positive direction. The transition has been stressful and at times overwhelming, but everybody shares the same vision of turning this building into a venue this community can be proud of and offering a stable home for hockey players and skaters to fulfill their passion for years to come. I would just like to start by stating the obvious. Beyond hockey and ice sports, our kids and the community of people are the reason we fought so hard to keep this building an ice rink. The emotional second half of the season brought all the fear and uncertainty to light that we may actually lose this building and lose our hockey club. The weeks and months that followed were like nothing I've ever seen before in my life. Our entire hockey community banded together to fight for what we believe in, and for me personally, it justified all the countless hours that I spent and golfed in this club and youth hockey in general. This really is much bigger than hockey. It's something that's all very important to us in our lives. I just want to personally thank everybody who put their hearts and souls into this for the kids and into this building. As we enter a new era of hockey and ice sports here in this building, the potential that all of us always envisioned is going to become a reality. We will thrive, we will grow, and we will reach new levels of success that we didn't think were attainable. I am extremely honored and humbled to have a position to make an impact in the future of this building, and I don't take that challenge lightly. I've spent my entire life in the game of hockey, and it has given me more than I could ever repay. Most importantly, it's given me countless friendships and an opportunity to give back to the kids that are just starting their hockey journeys. Throughout my life in hockey, I've been involved in countless organizations, but I can honestly say I've never been impacted so positively as I have with the Loudoun Knights. I believe this organization is just getting started and will become a premier Tier 2 organization for years to come. Our purpose has always remained constant. We want to develop and advance our players. We want to impact them way beyond hockey and help them set up success in their life through accountability and teamwork. I am proud of the coaching staff that we have in place for the 25-26 season, and I am confident we will all represent this organization with class, respect, and passion. It's a great honor to share the ice with Virginia's only AAA organization, the Washington Little Caps. This storied youth hockey franchise has advanced hundreds of players to junior college and professional hockey. The Loudoun Knights players have a tremendous opportunity to see this level of hockey firsthand, which will enhance their overall experience and push them harder to reach their personal goals. In closing, If I stood up here and started to thank every single person individually, I'd be up here for 5 hours. I can't even put into words how many people have positively impacted my life that are standing in this building tonight. You all have a huge part of why we are here tonight celebrating. I'd like to thank my family for always supporting my passion and allowing me to spend a big part of my life inside these walls. I do not have any kids that play hockey, so I'm very grateful to have their support. Lastly, thank you from the bottom of my heart to the investors and all the people behind the scenes that helped make this happen. At the end of the day, the kids won. Losing this facility would have been a devastating impact on the growth of this amazing sport. Let's not only celebrate tonight, but let's continue to build this hockey community into one of the strongest in the country. I know as I stand here with my counterparts, the goal is not just to pick up where we left off last season. The goal is to make the most of this opportunity and become the premier destination for youth hockey in the Mid-Atlantic. Thank you.
We don't have any. It's just me. The hockey director.
We can't hear anything you're saying. For some reason, all of you. It's just those in here. No, not for this. It's just not being heard. Hold on a second. I mean, not unless you were. It was great. I listened.
It was.
But for the most part, it should be on hit. Nobody.
Yeah.
Important that they hear these messages. Go on.
So it's just going to be me and,
Okay.
and just say, Mike Dallum, Executive Director of the Washington Little Caps. Yeah, thank you.
We'd like to bring your attention over to the home bench. I'm wearing a Hershey Bears jersey, and one of the coolest things about working with the Hershey Bears is every game for the last 7 seasons, there's been a member, an alumni of the Washington Little Caps playing for the Hershey Bears. Whether it was Alex LaRoche, whether it was Joe Smiley, we've had players that are playing in the Little Caps organization. They have this beautiful facility to come back to play out of, and hopefully sell out a few times this season. So ladies and gentlemen, we'd like to welcome the Executive Director for the Washington Little Caps, Mike Donovan.
So, just wanted to be really quick and thank everyone who was a part of putting this event together. It's obviously been a great night so far, and there was a ton of effort that went into making it happen. So, thank you to everyone that played a part in putting this all together. Also want to thank the investors and Alex standing next to me for really making this possible and keeping this an ice rink. We fought tooth and nail for the entire year to make this happen, and I want to give a special thanks to Craig DeJarlis and also to Brian Reel, who helped me every step of the way and really helped us keep it together and turn this dream of keeping this into a rink a reality. On the hockey side, I'm really proud of what we've been able to accomplish at the Little Caps in the last 12 months. And I really look forward to us building on that success in the future. None of that success would be possible without the Loudon Knights, and I'm proud that we have many Loudon Knights in our program, and there will continue to be many more playing for us in our program. It's a really special community here in Loudon that we have, and we're just grateful to be a part of it as the Little Caps playing out of Ion. Similar to the Knights, we really look forward to taking that next step and becoming nationally relevant. And we believe that we can be a national powerhouse at the AAA level for many years to come. And we really look forward to seeing that happen. So again, just thank you everyone for being here. Thank you for the support. Please come say hi. I didn't get to see too many people tonight, but please come say hi. And I look forward to the future here very much. So thanks everyone for coming. And let's go Caps and let's go Knights.
This rink. I have two boys playing for the Loudon Knights, a 10U goalie and a 16U defenseman. So let me tell you about our why. Unlike most parents here, we gave our kid a hockey puck, then a stick to go with it, and helmet, gloves, and skates. All the couch and TV time was replaced with hours playing outside the driveway. Next thing you know, the kid needs breezers and jersey and socks and a chest protector and a team. And then life as we knew it came to an end. Hockey parents see never thought possible. Every spare minute of time is spent handling bags and stinky gear to practice games and tournaments. But not all for naught. It's a rare place to have a captive audience on those car rides. We talk and laugh and bond, all because our children had a puck and a place to play. And the games. Sure, the house is always a mess and the car is dirty and it smells pretty bad. All because you gave your kid a puck and have a rink to play in. Our weekends are spent freezing in a hockey rink, but their weekends are spent gaining much more confidence. But you have to learn how to do laundry a whole new way, like using a pressure washer. Man, are these we get to be there the day they score their first goal or the day they save it. They make us so proud. The parents bond and congratulate each other, but you feel weird saying thank you because it's not on you on the ice. It's them. Our kids did this. And right before our eyes, these kids are transformed from the babies who spun around in their skates on the ice because they love the attention, into some of the best hockey players we have ever seen. Because you gave your kid a hockey puck and a place to learn and grow, you too will develop lifelong friendships, developed solely from the same passion of the game and love of your team. You will root together and spew PG-13 things out of your mouths together because you have a place to play and gave them a puck. Then one day, many years from now, they will pick up their stick and realize instantly, when you gave them that puck and tirelessly traveled back and forth to the rink, you also gave them a childhood that they will never forget. And they will hug you, and your eyes may tear up because you realize that everything you gave up along the way was worth it. All because you gave your kid a hockey puck and an opportunity to play. Without this arena, hundreds of kids would have lost the chance to put the puck on the ice. This is why we would not let this arena go. And I promise you today that we are committed in keeping hockey in Leesburg for generations of kids and families to come.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah. Oh, did I reach a dead end?
What's that?
Did I reach a dead end? Can I squeeze
No,
through
yeah,
here?
you can get through there.
Is that cool? Thank you.
Yeah, sorry I didn't jump up on the bench. My knees are killing me. There's stuff like, if I go up, I'm falling into you.
No worries. Sorry.
Don't forget to one of those Latin nights, dark signs for your players. Entrance via QR code South Arena.
so far.
Good. How about you?
Pretty good too.
Where's your buddy?
We both got pied, so.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
I was just watching Coach Greg get pied.
Yeah, we threw it and like it landed on us.
Grayson too?
Yeah, and Mason got mad. That's Grayson.
Oh my gosh.
And then Mason got hit bad.
That's funny.
That got
Nice. I heard you got pied. Oh, they did.
Our next song is going to be
Well, folks, I was going to give you a closing shot of the Iron International Training Center as we wrap up the live stream from this evening. But the rainbow seems quite fitting also. But that's going to do it just about for our coverage today. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for everyone that talked with us. And just to wrap up, this is Creative Underground. You can find us at creativeunderground.co on the web. We run a recording studio and an audio and video production studio here in Leesburg, Virginia. If you need anything to do with your business, you need video or audio help, we do consultancy, we do video streaming, video production, and audio recording from our studio and in the field. So give us a call or find us on the web. You can also reach me at mail@creativeunderground.co. And that's going to do it. Let's take one last look at this beautiful rainbow that has come out as the storms have finally finished. Very fitting end to the festivities here. Hope you will come down and join us soon at the Iron International Training Center for some skating, curling, hockey, or even just to come and watch and to join in the family fun that happens here.